Over the last couple weeks, I was startled by the number of eyewitnesses to the Dog Man legend. Shep and Dr. Walker seem to have been changed forever because of their experiences, and seem to wish they could wipe those experiences from memory. Today, I wanted to look at the Dog Man legend from a different perspective. We've only talked to those who have seen him, and not those who desperately want to. I'm Ryan Davidson, and I have been fascinated by the Dog Man legend, those who have seen him, and those whose lives have been touched by him. This is Lookin Back in a Grinnin. Episode 3, Open for Business. My guest today is an entrepreneur located in the Houghton Lake, Michigan area. He's the mastermind behind Dog Man Twon USA, an interactive park located within the city limits. The park aims to educate and entertain tourists about the Dog Man legend. Please welcome to the pod, Joe Toxic. Joe, how are you?
Hello, America. It's good to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you on the pod today. I just have to ask, is there any relation with Joe Exotic?
Who?
Joe Exotic, that must be a no. So Joe, I am delighted to talk to you today because I've heard so many things about this Dog Man Twon USA park. It sounds great.
It is going to be the leading attraction in the United States of America.
That's great. What kind of park is this exactly?
It's going to be a menagerie of sorts of all the animals you never get to see. We're going to have a Bigfoot. We're going to have a wolf man. We're going to have a giant snake. You can come look at that giant snake right now if you want. It's 18 feet long. It's a Burmese python from the Everglades of Florida.
Oh, wow.
Well, not natively, because, it is a tragedy what's happening down there to the infrastructure of the Everglades. But we got a big fucker out of it. And, of course, we will eventually have the most exotic of all creatures. The one and only United States of America Dog Man.
Joe, do I have this correct that you do not have a Dog Man at this point?
No. We do not, as of right now, have a Dog Man to display out on our menagerie.
Well, Joe,
Like I said, one of the most elusive and well sought after mystical creatures on this planet.
Joe, I can't help but notice that the park is called Dog Man Twon USA, and you do not have a Dog Man. When is this park opening?
Unfortunately, it's opening very soon. We got a good location next to Funland in Houghton Lake, and you could go play on their bumper cars and come on over next door and shake Bigfoot's hand, and you get to touch a real life Loch Ness Monster scale. Have you ever felt a scale from the Loch Ness Monster?
I can't say I have, Joe.
Well, I feel it right now. It's heavy as hell. Check it out.
Wow.
That could probably take an A-bomb straight in the face.
Well, so Joe, if you're going to be opening soon, what kind of measures are you taking to capture a Dog Man?
Well, full disclosure, long-time listener, first-time interviewee. I listened to your last episode with the expert, and I tried Keystone Light. I've been trying Keystone Light. I've been trying all the Dirty 30 packs.
Oh, is that right?
Natural Light, Red Dog, Plants.
Sure.
High Life, Ice House, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
How do you plan on going forward with Dog Man Twon USA if you don't have a Dog Man?
Well, that's the pickle I'm in. If I had 2 cents to rub together outside this goddamn menagerie, I would throw going at a bounty at this dirty fucker. I see these dog men all around, and they're not making themselves scarce. They're hanging outside the 7-Eleven, smoking long-ass pyramid cigarettes, like laughing at everybody, throwing bottles at cars.
Oh,
but
wow.
the minute you try to grab a hold of them, you think that they're mottled furs made of pig grease or something. They just slip right out of you.
So, well, what other kinds of attractions are there going to be at the park? Is there any rides or anything like that?
Well, I guess you can climb on the Bigfoot's back if you could get a hold of him.
You know, Dr. Walker's book, Dog Walker, he references Bigfoot and says that Bigfoot is apt to adopt Puppy Boy. Is there any inkling that you will have a display where the viewers can watch a Bigfoot raise a puppy boy into a dog man?
You are blowing my mind right now.
Okay, all right, cool.
I swear to God, I had never thought of that before. But that sounds like another $50 to me.
I think it sounds like another $100, Joe.
I don't know.
So, Joe, I'm really interested in attending your park because at one point, my father had seen a dog man, and no one believed him, and eventually they ran him out of town, and I never saw my father again. And ever since, I've been trying to find the dog man. I mean, what is your connection with the dog man?
Bless your heart, sir. That is a touching tale.
Yeah.
I think that's what bonds all of us together in a way. That the dog man has touched us all in such a heavy and deep way. Like, I remember the first time I saw the dog man. It was also marked with tragedy. I was out going to get the newspaper, and I saw a dog man filling my mailbox full of shit. Like, it was jammed to the rafters, almost like his filthy, 8-foot tall, broad muscle, well-oiled abs were just convulsing, just filling my mailbox up like it was a soft-serve ice cream machine full of shit. And that was when I realized that there is nothing worse than a dog man.
I believe that. I absolutely believe that. And I'm glad to hear it from you on this show. I had spoken with a previous guest saying that this is an advocacy group, and I believe that your park will not only educate people to appreciate the dog man, but also fear him.
Would you like to be partners with me at Dog Man Twon USA?
You know, Joe, I'm really occupied with this podcast. It's going so well, but I'd be glad to visit the park anytime.
Thank you, sir. This has been a wonderful interview. Thank you for all you do in getting word out about this wondrous and oftentimes horrible creature that is the dog man. And yes, I hope that everybody comes down to Dog Man Twon USA in Houghton Lake, Michigan, right off of Old 27, and you come and take a gander at the horror that is the dog man and our other mythical delights. And we also have a werewolf that will be on display in the full moon, and when he's not on display, well, we have to let him go, or that's slavery, and that is not what Dog Man Twon USA is all about. That does not represent our values.
Well, Joe...
Come with an open mind and an open checkbook, because the price will be $200 a visit, especially when these things start fucking and having kids. Totally
reasonable. Joe, may the wind always be in your sails, and may your tranquilizer darts always shoot straight.
May the gods bless you, and you and yours. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Joe. Joe seemed very, very eager to meet a dog man and capture a dog man. But next week, my guest dated a dog man. And frankly, she'd like to forget it.